Alright, hello. I think that's going. Yes, hi, how you doing? Doing a bit earlier tonight. Sorry, I had it up, but I had to close it down again because I didn't have my controller in. But hopefully it's all going right. Yeah, my green screen is playing up again, so it's gonna be touch and go for a while, which is fucking the mod of my life at the moment. Anywho, boop. That's fine. So I think we're pretty close to the last mission. We are going to do some stuff before we do the final mission. I thought we were finished last time, but apparently not. I'm also going to rerun this straight afterwards. We're done too. I don't have a massive amount of time, so we're just going to do like a shorter one. So right now my green screen is right in the middle of everything, so I can't see. Which is fantastic. So I was trying to load this before I switched on, but I had to quit out. So I would have liked to have done a longer one tonight, but I have to get up super early, so life finds a way to get in the road, as usual. Oh, come on, what the taking forever. Oh, excuse me. Sleepy boy. Not sleepy. Excuse me a second. Okay. Right, so one thing I do want to do is go and defeat the final dragon or dragons before I head out to the final mission. I know, like, we'll still be playing afterwards, but you know, I just sort of want to do that. Okay, we have some stuff to sell, so I should probably do that first. And what have I... High dragons. So I need one more. Where haven't I been? Where's... Where haven't I killed one? I have to look up where the dragons are and see. Talons, and see which one I can't remember. So the best option for me. Rune. Fuck it, there's no limit, so we'll keep the sigils in there too. I've never used one of those. I don't think I ever will. Maybe I should just sell them. Get me some cash. All this. Alright, nice and quick.
The pen is
okay.
mightier, my arse.
My arse. DA Inquisition of Dragons. Hinterlands, Exalted Plains, Western Approach. Hinterlands, we've definitely done the Hinterlands on. Oh, what is going on with this fucking website? It's loading all the fucking ads, I imagine. Crestwoods. Have I done the Crestwood one? That might be the one, actually. So is that it there? Or is that it there? There's no like... Okay. I guess I'll just go to the star. Oh, fuck off. Really? What a trash website that was. I hope I don't have to go to that thing ever again. Crestwood. Maybe I have actually gotten that dragon. Crestwood. Right around here, I probably have. Shit. Draw. God, I'm staying away from that god-awful website. Fuck me. There. Pretty sure we've done Western Approach. Exalted Plains we have done, I remember that one. Emerald Graves. I have not done a dragon. Actually, yes I have. Never mind. Storm Coast. Oh, it might actually be that one. Let's check that. Storm Coast. No, okay. So it's up here. I haven't done that. That's relatively simple then. Oh, come on. Just stay there. There's like a very slight breeze in here too, and it's just ruffling everything. If I move this, how long before that shows? At my light bulb was making this horrible buzzing noise just before. Luckily it stopped now, but I have decently sensitive ears, so it was driving me insane. It was like a mosquito that you can't quite ever hear properly. I mean, see. Obviously fucking hear it. Alright, I think this is going to take me to where the dragon is.
What do we expect to find here?
Well, based on the name, Varric, I'm going to take a wild guess and say a dragon. You know, just shooting random ideas here. Oh god. I don't really want to finish this, if I'm honest, because I don't want it to end. We've still got the DLCs and stuff left. But once... This has been such a colossal fucking adventure with all the games. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself once it's done. We're going to start Dragon Age. Mass Effect Andromeda soon too. Yeah, we will, it's fine. Because I've not finished that and I really want to finish it, and it's sort of, it's a long one, without a doubt, but that's alright because, you know, long series are nice, long games are nice, and I never got to finish it. It's been sitting on my, in my library and up on my, in my collection for a couple of years, or a year, or however long it's been out. See? I don't even know why I stopped playing that, actually. It was pretty fun. Guess maybe something else came along. No, I shouldn't save like this. It just causes issues later on when I have to go through and delete all of them. Alright, so what's... It's kind of cheaty. Lightning damage weak to spirit. So fire's fine. This this staff's my strongest one anyway, so. Look at that big Gorl. Oh, I have a skill point too. I probably should have used that before. Yeah. Sorry about the noise. My window's open. We forgot. And there's cars being started up. Hopefully the microphone doesn't pick that up, but honestly, I don't know. It may. Sort of has a mind of its own. No, you fucking don't. Oh, God. So if there's any other stuff we can quickly take care of before we do the final mission, we'll do that. As long as it's quick. I don't want to fuck around too much. I just kind of wanted to get some of the big stuff completed before I did the last thing. Who's dead already? Oh, I mean it's barracks, no surprise there. How are we having more trouble on this one than the like? Plebs. The lot of you. Fucking plebs. Let me check our shields. What's this little lightning circle around me? Is that doing damage? That might be why everyone's dying so quickly. There was some lag there. Oh well. This was actually kind of tough. Fuck me. This is when it seems kind of unfair, when my abilities cool down each other. Not that I mind, these things are difficult enough without a little unfair advantage. As long as Cassandra's alive, we should be okay. She's taken a decent amount of damage. She's very close to death, but she should be okay. Oh, this is kind of annoying, this lightning. Well, I shouldn't have opened my fucking mouth. I'm not even getting any things to use my special powers, my superpowers, whatever they are. I should be able to take care of this myself. Slow enough. Oh, had to go and do that. Make it just last much longer. Okay, I can't actually... Oh, I actually managed to get up. Okay. These little lightning rings are just... They're not even doing that much damage. They're just annoying. They cancel your abilities halfway through. Uh-oh. Hey. There we go. So that's all of them. I mean, I feel kind of bad, but... No flanking, that'll be good for Varric, actually. So there's something decent out of that. Accessories... Flanking. There you go, have that one. Cool. Eyeball slightly proves it's all the dragons dead and gone. Ooh, can I go in there? That looks like an entrance to something. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, I bet I can jump up there. Let's have a look. Oh no, there's an invisible wall. Sure, okay. That's no fun. Alright, what else? What else have we got in the journal? Oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll do one less Venatori for Dorian. Spot marked on the map. That's not really important. It's all just rifts and stuff. Lots of mappy things, retrieve the ring. This is all sort of just like unimportant side questy stuff. Yep, yep. Alright, let's go. Circle, jump to map. So there's one there. Or are they both here? Both here. Okay. Let's go and do this one first. It's both about the same walk from the camps, but that's alright. Maybe. Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, excuse me. Oh. Talking to the microphone as if it's a person. What will I do next? Fucking going insane. Is there a reason now why that's fucking up? Oh, are you fucking kidding? What is happening? Why is this... It's caught on something. Sorry, I hate having to do this, but it works fine for ages and then all of a sudden there's just fucking problems with it. Okay. That should be a bit better. Yeah. Okay, well, that was fun. Fuck me. Who don't we want? Let's get Cassandra Dorian. And sure, why not? We can live without Varric for a little while.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
No, go away. What's this? Shard? Take the hunters. Oh, well. I mean, we're passing by, so
Thank you again.
Still thanking me for the Druffalo. Oh, hey, my helmet changed colour. What? Oh, no, I didn't. I'm wearing a different one, aren't I? Yeah. Seems kind of impersonal. Usually I go and talk to these people. Just place the letter in the letterbox. I suppose it means less talking to people for me. Which, you know. Okay, whatever. As long as I don't move, it should be okay. I don't know if this is going to give me any more like cutscene-y things with Dorian, because I'm pretty sure I've done all of them. Unless there's one I don't know of. Which is very possible. There you go, it was nice and easy. What's that over? Is that a nug? Oh no, it's a ram. Well, we don't really need to go over there, I don't think. It's a bit of a pain to walk so far. So yeah, we'll just do this and then do the quest from Morgan, go and talk to her that started. I'm like 99% sure this one's the last mission in the for the main story anyway. We've still got like shards and all that kind of stuff left, but honestly, it's not really important, and I'll do that stuff on my own time. The rifts, especially, and the shards, there's just so many of them that it's a real pain to grab them all. Thank you for the follow, Salem Briarwood. Appreciate it very much, and welcome to the mist. Stay still. Temperamental, in a word. Do you ever get like really angry at inanimate objects? I do. Oh, you know what? Yeah. So yeah. It is. The first time around, it's like, oh, okay, cool. I've got all this stuff to collect. By the third time, it's like, ugh, do I really have to? Because I did it. The first time around, I did all of the rifts, but didn't quite get all the shards because I kind of got over it. And then the second time I played through it, I was like, you know what? I'll just do it. I might get an achievement, and it could be cool. It's worth it. Oh my god, Dorian. And so yeah, I've done it before. I don't really need to do it again, but I can't help it. It's just one of those games that I have to. I don't really know what I want to put points into, honestly. Yeah, the shards and the rifts are easy because they get marked out for you, but the bottles and the mosaics, I've never even finished a whole mosaic once. It's so... I'm pretty close now, but it's so many freaking pieces. And yeah, I like Dorian. Dorian's cool. He's one of my favorites. I just love the sass. Sassier the better, really. Hits more... Strikes the same target more than once, but deals more damage each new target it reaches. I'll take the surge. I use that quite a bit, so... So I think... It'd be nice if there was another cutscene, actually. I don't think I've ever done this quest, honestly. I was just like, eh, I'll leave that. So you a big Dragon Age fan, Salem? Are you into the whole series or just into Inquisition? Is that all? There we go. Alright. So that's all there is on the to-do list. To-do list. Let's go back to Skyhold. See if Dorian has anything else to say. Might talk to Cassandra as well. She might have something as well. Maybe. Or I might have already checked her. We'll see. Yeah, I grew up on the other one, so I can go back quite easily, but I can definitely see where you're coming from. Inquisition, it's just so the combat is really fun, and the movement and the story, it's so gigantic and just incredible that I find going back to Origins especially, it can be a little janky. The movement and the combat. Oh, here we go.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds.
Oh, we should probably talk to everyone
The
again then.
Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
Well, probably nothing good.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one.
I can take
But
him.
he will come. You will get your chance.
We'll face Corypheus together.
There is not another man I would be more proud to fight beside.
I've romanced Cassandra, if you can't tell.
Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, the man I love, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
Yeah, it's a good idea. This is the third time I've played it all the way through, and even I've still found some stuff that I missed the first 2 times around. And I've spent 317 hours, I think. So there's lots to do.
I don't care what's next, as long as we're together.
I'm doing Dorian.
And if I am named divine,
yeah, I've not done a romance with Dorian before, but I know him and Iron Bull can get in a romance if you don't pick either of them, and you have them in your party a lot, which is quite cool. Oh, please stay. Just aggravates me to no end. You know what? I'm gonna burn that fucking thing.
Then, you're divine.
it hasn't happened yet.
Cassandra's probably my very favourite character. Come on, guys, keep it PG. Okay, so we should probably talk. I talked to everyone before the last mission, but I should probably do it again in case. I don't want to miss anything. Plus, I've never actually seen that cutscene before, so I'm gonna wager there's a few cutscenes I've not seen. Hello, Blackwood. Blackwall.
Corypheus is able to possess Grey Wardens, or so I hear. Perhaps it's a good thing I'm not a real warden.
Female playthrough. Yeah, I kind of want to romance Cullen too. Cullen's awesome. I think there's one of these days I'll do a female playthrough and romance him. That could be quite fun. Yeah, I think I've done
It's a blessing. Warden
both
or not, I'd hate to be on the
Liliana
other
and
side of your
Cassandra,
blade.
maybe.
Going up against the dark
I think.
and the last thing you want is a Grey Warden. Funny how these things happen.
Hmm. Well, he's a grumpy bastard as always. Who else is down here? Oh, hey, Fairbanks.
Just handed some intelligence to the spy master.
Oh, thanks. I guess. What's this? This is... We can buy the... Yeah. I'll just buy the one. So much money. Jesus. No one's doing. Oh, why does that happen? So we talked to Cassandra. Who else? Iron Bull and Sarah and Cole are in here, I think.
Long day.
Yeah, I think Leliana would make a good divine. I think she was the first choice I made.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first.
I like Leliana. Leliana's one of my
That's
favorites from the
easy.
first game.
We're good at killing shit.
Yeah, we are.
Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that.
Hmm.
This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
Yeah, well, you're right. There's at least 20 hours after this, so I don't need to talk to you. I've never played a rogue in Dragon Age 2 or this one. I played a rogue. The first time I finished Origins was as a rogue. But for whatever reason, they've just not gone towards it. Oh, here we go.
Oh, hi, yeah. Listen, stand there. Right there.
Yeah.
Now, about Mythal.
Okay. Yeah, you do get to learn a lot about the characters, and that's one of my favorite parts about it. I've had quite a few bugs this playthrough, actually, despite not really having any the first couple times. It's been a bit annoying, but you just gotta deal with it, I guess. Yeah, I can't help but play a mage because you feel it's so much more. You're more in the center of the story that way. Because it's all very heavy-handed politics, mages and Templars, so it's better to be in the middle of that story-wise, I think.
Sarah, I don't know what reaction you want, but can this be it so we can be done?
All right. So maybe it's still you. Someone needed to do something.
What were you gonna
I mean,
fucking do?
you
Shoot
went
me?
wading into a well of sorrows. Who hears that and thinks, well, Dunkerbutt, let's have a go? Even mad old Abelas said elves destroyed themselves. The only believable bit in a sea of clear demon bait. It makes messing with their relics real stupid. So, test done, you're still you. We can leave these lies behind.
Roll it. It does. It fits really well, and you get extra stuff in the
I
DLCs
was
if you
aiming an
do that
arrow
as
at my
well,
face, a test.
which is good.
I heard once that if you're possessed, the demon will defend itself against attack. Sounds stupid to say it out loud. I don't know. I don't know demons. At least, if it's true, the arrow's right there. I'm sorry, yeah? Morrigan's probably got better ways, but who can trust her?
You never do that to me again.
Fine, all right. Sorry I don't know how to deal with rubbish no one was meant to.
Well,
So your main takeaway is that elves worship demons?
Well, they never call them that.
yeah, the DLC is so
But that's
good.
what it had to be.
Oh, so good.
I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin
Jesus.
full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
Sarah doesn't have a very high opinion of the elves, does she?
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
Pretty sure they were just like
No,
really
now
powerful
you're
elves.
Stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw.
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird. If that's all it takes, Coryphe's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. You're not even an elf. Why are you being so damned elfy? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
Why are you being so mean?
People need to understand what this could mean.
No, they don't. 1,000 miles away, all they'll hear is you won. They won't care what you mutter to yourself. And neither do I. So there you go.
Alright, jeez. Yeah, I thought she liked me before that conversation, but
There's you, yeah?
carry on, I guess.
Go.
You big meaty. Yeah, she doesn't like stuff she can't understand, does she? She doesn't like magic and all that kind of stuff. Which, I mean, fair enough. Oh my god, everyone's got a cutscene. Nearly everyone.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life.
I guess, yeah.
I thought dying was forever.
Welcome to Dragon Age, Cole. It doesn't quite work like that.
So did I. Corypheus seems to break a lot of rules.
But is it him? Is he real?
How you doing,
If a
Banana?
man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here. Oh, I gotta get up really early tomorrow, so I figured an earlier one would be better than nothing. And I mean, you spot on there, Macca's. That's good. Although in this country, Macca's is open 24/7 because there's nothing like a nice cardboard burger to start the day off. But something's going on. What have you been up to, Brian? How you been?
It gnawed at me, hooks in the hollows, pain of not knowing, like the knot in his belly.
Sure enough. That's usually how it goes, isn't it?
Hurts can heal.
You pick up little bits and pieces.
I can heal. Forget.
Or did he just make himself forget?
Cole. Are you?
You may still use that name if you like. I am here to help you.
Oh shit, he just wiped his own memory. Yeah, it's the way of the day, isn't it? At the moment. Oh my god, okay. I have not been too bad at all. They haven't moved this entire time. Hello. I watch a lot of English.
Is found. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
English YouTubers and streamers, so their
Blessed are the
language
peacekeepers,
washes off of
the
me a bit as
champions
well.
of the just.
A prayer for you.
I hardly know.
If you'd rather not say. I didn't mean to pry.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter. I swore to myself that I would be free of the Order, free of Lyrium. I prayed to Andraste for the strength to endure it. What have I done if not faltered?
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, it stays tender for a little bit, but after a while, it'll be good as new. Your nose heals quite quickly, thankfully.
You've built an army that helps protect half of Thetis.
Then I must see Corypheus ended. Our success at Mythal will force his hand.
It's only a matter of time. We will see this done, Cullen.
That I have never doubted.
Yeah. My the cleaning stuff that I had, the cleaning solution would speak with Morgan. It had like a, I think it might have had some kind of alcohol in it or something, because it would slightly sting when I used it. So that made that even
I heard reports of the events.
a bit more annoying, but I mean, it's important to keep it clean.
Sounds magnificent.
Sure, Mother Giselle, honestly, not a fan.
Once Corypheus
Bye.
is defeated.
Bye. Sorry, bye. Bye. I wish they wouldn't keep kicking me to different parts of the fucking fortress, so I could stay still for a second. Hello.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an ancient ruin where you consumed a pool of elfiness, and then walked through a mirror.
Well, you were there,
and
so
wound up
yes.
back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy?
I'm aware.
I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
That's a shame. He doesn't have another cutscene. I thought he would have been the ones too. Oh, Solus is gonna... Where's Solus? Is he up the top there, maybe? I hope so. Don't go there. Oh, there he is, hiding in the corner. No, that's just your nose healing. You don't... That goes away pretty quickly.
I had been with you at the Temple of Mythal. I could have warned you.
Warned me?
You gave yourself into the service of an ancient elven god!
What does that mean exactly?
You are Mythal's creature now. Everything you do, whether you know it or not, will be for her. You have given up a part of yourself.
I have not become Mythal's slave.
Not yet. But if you remove the layer of nostalgia from stories of the elven gods,
Yeah, they're not great.
you might see the danger.
But they go
were
away pretty
arrogant
quickly. At
and
least they did
fickle.
with me.
They warred amongst themselves. They had feuds, vendettas. And you are bound to one of them now. I
Not for
suppose
much
it is better
longer.
you have the power than
Wait.
Corypheus. Which leads to the next logical question. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I'm not arrogant enough to think it's my decision alone. Whatever happens, we'll do it together.
You think to share your power, to avoid the temptation to misuse it. A noble sentiment, but ultimately a mistake.
Why?
Because while
Yeah.
one selfless man may walk away from the lure of power's corruption, no group has ever done so.
Oh man, he's like putting me in a box here. He's making it easy. Yeah, it's not. You gotta keep it clean for a fucking long time, but it's not a bad idea to just clean it every once in a while then too, and then afterwards, like just cleaning it in the shower is quite a good method.
If other members of the Inquisition overstep their bounds, I'll be there to stop them.
Ah, then I misunderstood. You will be first among equals. Good.
Oh, don't you fucking crash. Oh my god. It just crashed. Had to be through a fucking cutscene, didn't it? What is going on? Origin is such a cancerous fucking launcher. Honestly, I can't play anything on Origin without it crashing. Oh, Jesus. Is he the one that convinced you to get it? So, I wonder where that's saved. I hope it didn't save like just before I talked to everyone. Bet it will have. That's probably the second or third crash we've had so far, maybe. Right, okay. Well, I mean, you know, do what you think is best. I'm not the best for that kind of... Okay, so it's just after that. Let's go and talk to Souls again. Yeah, for that kind of advice. But yeah, I mean,
I could have warned you.
trust your instincts and all that.
Warned me.
It's the best way, blah, blah, blah.
You gave yourself into the service of an You have given up a part of yourself.
I have...
I suppose it... What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I suppose we'll go with the same.
No group has ever done...
If other members of the Inquisition overstep their bounds, I'll be there to stop them.
Ah, then
Good?
you have not been what I expected, Inquisitor. You have impressed me.
Hey.
You must not let false modesty allow you to pass your power to someone else. There are few regrets sharper than watching fools squander what you sacrifice to achieve.
He says
Forgive my
knowingly.
melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Thank you, Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome.
Well, I guess there's not really... All you can do is wait and see, really. No one can tell the future. As if, well, I mean, that I know of. But yeah, you'll figure it out. You seem pretty clever included, so you'll do the right thing, I guess.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking.
Uh-oh.
I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done.
Excuse me, drinking from the
Still
bottle.
alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
I mean, you did... Well, you are helping to stop Corypheus. That's
How does
not
this
nothing.
relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore.
I mean, it's
Maybe
a
not all
small
of us want
piece.
to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds,
I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure you've made some good decisions.
Someone with your impeccable taste could transform Tevinter.
I hope you're right. You usually are.
Well.
It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
Sounds like there's a party going on outside in the living room. And I don't know what's going on. I guess I'll find out later. Boop. I would have thought for sure Varric would have had his own little cutscene. Everyone else seems to
I was
have.
pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart instead of teaching us how we
Oh, I
are
kind
the
of liked.
same.
I think I'd like Liliana to be divine. Yeah, like you said, you didn't know, so relationships are difficult. they're great and terrible at the same time. Do not. Yeah, I think Liliana should be divine.
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor.
We could just have them all burned
Justinia
at the cross
wanted
if
Chantry to
if they
grow,
don't agree.
But her reforms never took root. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change. I won't make that mistake.
That is a good idea. Oh god, that's probably not the best thing to say. Yeah, I mean you could. Probably a lot of the times being forward with this kind of stuff is better than like jumping around it. Yeah, well, I mean, being clear is very important, but you don't want people to get the wrong idea. You don't want to seem like rude, basically. I mean, yeah. If it comes up in conversation, then you can ask, like, if it sort of naturally goes there, but it's a difficult thing. It really is.
I don't see why you'd bother.
Because I owe it to Justinia. She started the work, and I will finish it. Justinia thought the circles needed to change. But why stop there? The Chantry alienated potential allies by brutalizing
definitely
elves
difficult.
and belittling dwarves. If we could bring them into the fold, wouldn't we have peace?
Yes, we would.
There are those who
I mean,
would cling
probably.
to the old ways, of course. But they will see. I would make them see. But I've rambled on too long. I am not divine. Yet.
I feel like there's going to be a big old pile of bodies when Liliana takes the seat of the divine. Anyone who goes up against her will end up face down in a ditch somewhere. Yeah. People are difficult. One puzzle that I've never really understood. I just sort of fumble through life, essentially. Here comes the people, anyway. Who else is there? There's Vivienne, I guess, and Josephine, and that's it, I think. Nope. Go down there.
It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy man to the people. You'll enter legend.
I couldn't have come this far without the Inquisition at my back.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good to joke about. I mean,
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
Oh, I'm standing on her document. Oops.
Farewell, my lord. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the
I'm not gonna die, Josephine. What the fuck? Not yet, anyway. I don't think you can die, actually. Not that I know of. All that really matters, honestly, is you get someone who doesn't treat you like dirt. I think that's the biggest thing. Some equality in the relationship
been quite the
is
momentous day, hasn't
extremely
it,
important.
How do you feel? It's not every day one absorbs ancient elven magic.
I feel great.
I've never felt better. I feel ready to take on Corypheus.
Glad to hear it, my dear. No doubt there will be side effects later, but one thing at a time.
Very soon, in fact.
The pieces are nearly in place. We'll soon strike against Corypheus directly. You've done so much better than I expected. I shall not be embarrassed to stand and fight beside you.
Fucking hope not. Well, I think I ended up friends with her somehow. I can't help but talk to everyone, really. Even the ones I don't like. Alright. Time to finally... I'm just going to quickly pop into the war room first. Then we're going to speak to Morrigan. That's not a bad thing. It's better to... If it's not going the way you want, or the way that is healthy, it's better to get out quickly than... You know, I've known some people who have sat in an incredibly unhealthy relationship for years because they didn't want to ruffle feathers, basically. Yeah, so you just need to find someone who wants the same freedoms as you do, and then you sort of work around that. What was this for? Lady Jeanette Legaspe offered her assistance in fighting Marquis Buffon in the mountains, but her forces proved to be allied with the Marquis. They turned on us at an inopportune moment, and the Grey Wardens took heavy losses fighting them off. After much bloodshed, we have located Marquis Buffon's secret stronghold deep in the Gamordan peaks. Oh shit! We've run out of wardens. Regret to inform you that after recent actions, the Grey Wardens have suffered too many losses to be of any further assistance. The last warriors died fighting for the Inquisition in good faith, sent their personal effects to Weishaupt. Okay. Well, I mean, they were useful. Led delivered to Skyhold. It was a pleasure meeting with your representatives. We are happy to lend the Inquisition our support. Tyrion Veneto, on behalf of Her Grace Duchess Amalia. Lovely.
You're concerned.
The consequences of drinking from that well. Never mind.
Yeah. Consequences. Whatever, I'll face them later. It's fine. Yeah, freedoms are nice. Life tends to get in the way of having fun. And doing stuff. Lady Thibault is asking for close ties and access to trading partners as she tries to circumvent the traditional blockages of the allegiances in the capital. Some houses have switched sides, others ceded holdings entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more, they are concerned with station and alliance over whether objections they stated about the Inquisition. Strengthen those ties, she knows our support, but the others do not consider us to... Nightingale removed the dwarf from his home, oh Jesus, in Hightown. He had another manuscript in progress, which we burned, doused in acid, and then threw into the sea. Well, usually burning paper is enough. Apparently he has a beef with Varric for setting up the champion of Kokor with another runecrafter. He ranted about better beards and true dwarves, and then declared himself the greatest rider in Thedas. At which point Fletcher laughed so hard she started choking. The dwarf is a menace, and he claims he didn't send a note to Skyhold. Cooper. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult these days because there's such horrible stuff that happens. I couldn't be a parent at this point. Like, I would fucking stress so much I would just drop dead. Because you just never know what's going to happen these days. Whether good or bad. So I can see why, really. Even my parents, when I was still in school, they wouldn't let me walk to school, and I lived like 2 minutes away, literally a 2-minute walk. So it's been going for a while. At least it's probably not the best area in the world, but hey, you know. Inquisitor Trevelyan, you may not remember me. I stayed at Skyhold for a time and later accompanied some injured soldiers to Ferelden. Our journey was more perilous than expected, and I only lived to write this thanks to the aid of the Inquisition. I have little to offer, but if I may help the Inquisition in some small way, you have but to ask. Capitals. No, she's she could, yeah, sure.
At your service.
Yeah, that's when it gets to like the sort of controlling levels. I've been decently lucky. My parents sort of, once they knew I could take care of myself, they sort of were a bit more less strict, which is always good. But yeah, I don't know. It's parents confuse me just as much as anyone else does. Basilisk Arm, we have arrived in Southreach and are searching for signs of the assassins. Judging by the resistance we have encountered, they are indeed Venatori agents, attempting to destabilize the region, albeit with less success than they have achieved in Orlais. So agents of the Venatori remain in Southreach. Our intelligence suggests that the ringleaders have already gone south through the Brazilian Passage, likely to Guaren. We await your orders, Talus. I mean, it's all the same.
Let's see
Sure.
what we have.
Yeah. So being strict can be good, but being... It can definitely reach overbearing levels. And I mean, you do. I have to say that one. There is part of teenage life that is you do want to experience, just so you have those memories. I never really did because I couldn't be asked, honestly. I was pretty much do what I did now. What I do now, and just sit here to play games. But yeah, it's sort of trying to find a compromise. Like, if you let me do this, I'll not go out for a couple more weeks and stuff like that. That's sort of helped me. Yeah, sure. He can do that one. Alright, let's go and do this final quest. Oh boy, I got a Navarran toy soldier. Fuck me. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Whoop-de-doo, Basil. Apparently that woman is from the American part of Thedas. Wonder if Morrigan's still mad at me. Uh-oh.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here.
What has happened?
Morrigan chased after her son into the Illuvian. She was terrified.
She was chasing Kieran?
She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
Okay. Have fun. Yeah, see, it's just like a balancing act, really. You just try and find a happy medium, and maybe like some of my friends' parents wanted pictures constantly, which is a pain in the ass, I'll admit. But if it means you can go out, then
wait, this isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade. How did the Illuvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
No, the boy has an archdemon soul in him, so you know. I don't have a weapon. I'm feeling very naked. Oh, but I can still... Okay, apparently I have an invisible weapon. Sure, why not? Unfortunately, I mean, having strict parents is a pretty decent preparer for...
Go back! I must find Kieran before it's too
like
late.
big bad world, honestly. Hello, Morrigan. Would you like some help?
Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense
She's all dirty.
power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
Oh yeah, in the Fade, which is immeasurably
The Fade is
immense.
infinite. He could literally be anywhere.
Yeah.
Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
I mean, I've had worse quests. Let's go find ya boy, Morrigan. Yeah, I get you. I knew one person out of my entire sort of last year of schooling that managed to hold their relationship together up until like present moment. The rest, they call it high school fling for a reason, you know. It's just being in that environment sort of helps foster relationships, and then once you leave, there's not really that thing holding you together. Seeing each other every day is one thing, but then, you know, even a lot of my friends used to get out of their relationships when the holidays happened because they would never go and see each other. They would just be in relationships through school, and that was it. I guess it's a learning experience, a pretty fucking harsh learning experience, honestly, but I mean, people will be people, really.
Who's
What
with him?
the fuck?
That's... No. It can't be.
Oh, it be, Morgan. It be. Yeah. So I haven't seen a lot of my friends in person for since I left school, which was a couple of years ago. So everyone's so fucking busy.
Mother.
Mm.
Now,
Mother?
Isn't this a surprise?
Clearly not the good sort of surprise.
My lovely Morrigan has a flair for the dramatic. Thankfully, my grandson is
Stop
more
smiling, kid.
sensible.
Holy fuck. It's
Kieran
creepy
is
as hell.
not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful! I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
Be a good lad and restrain her.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Of course you know. You drank from the well, did you not?
You are Mithal.
Pleased to meet you.
You are. It's very nice to finally meet you.
You see, girl, those are
I like
manners,
Flemeth. She's
as you
cool.
require a
She's a
demonstration.
massive bitch, but
I require
I like
nothing
that.
from you but your death.
You
Uh-oh.
tried that once already, and see how far it got you.
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mithal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mithal inside you?
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. What do the voices tell you?
They say you speak the truth.
But what was Mithal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. A herald indeed, shouting to the heavens, harbinger of a new age. As for me, I have had many names, but you may call me Flemeth.
I mean, this is like talking in fucking riddles, honestly. Yeah, just annoy them colossally until they're like, fine, fucking leave. That was a good tactic.
Within you, why not reveal yourself?
And to whom should I reveal myself?
To the elves, to everyone.
I knew the hearts of men even before Mithal
No, don't let the
came
cat
to
in.
me. It
Are
is
you
why she
fucking-
came to me. They do not want the truth, and I am but a shadow, lingering in the sun.
I'll be back. Oh, I better finish this before. Oh. Or you can be like, they could be like my parents who don't listen to a fucking word I say.
Why did Mithal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
Sounds good.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed, as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged. Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
I don't have any sheets on my bed, and I have this mattress topper that if it gets hair on it, you have to pick each hair individually off, because it sticks so well, and I have no idea why. So I asked them not to let the cats in, and was ignored, which is just fucking perfect.
I presume you know what we're up against.
Better than you
See what I
could
mean?
possibly
People.
imagine.
So will you help us?
Once I have what I came for.
No. I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
Well, she did it.
He is
So
not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
shush. Jeez.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
Blah 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 blah. Fucking stupid spammy emails. Sorry.
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
'Twas the well.
Be thankful you did not drink. Imagine, bound to your dear mother for eternity.
You're going to steal the body of a young boy?
If my daughter believes it, then it must be so.
Kieran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
he returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Kieran will be free of your clutches. I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
Jeez, I could feel that knife go right into the heart.
No more dreams?
No more dreams. A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. As for you, Inquisitor, there is an ancient altar deep within a shaded wood. Go to it. Summon the dragon that is its guardian. Master it in combat, and it is yours to command against Corypheus. Fail and die.
I would like to have my dragon.
Wait!
I think Morrigan and Flemeth's relationship is very complex. on levels Morgan doesn't understand. Ugh. I didn't actually remember that mission at all. I thought we were going to kill a dragon, and I guess not. 5 AM, oh my god. That's so late. I mean, I'm in bed at about 4 AM usually. I don't like to go any further than that though. Makes me feel bad.
You are not hurt.
I feel lonely.
Creepy child. What's that saying?
She wanted the old god soul all along.
Sleep is for the weak, and I am so weak.
Myself, perhaps I do not know everything after all. My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was.
Yeah, it's a very
and her plans
feminine face.
Are unknown to me.
But usually young children do have quite feminine faces, boy and girl.
You truly had no idea what she was.
I knew she kept the truth from me. I even suspected she was not truly human, but this... I always thought the so-called elven gods were little more than glorified rulers, but
usually,
now,
yeah. I think
I have doubt.
In games the face is a little
and doubt
too
is
smooth. Just all, across the board.
An uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. I suppose I should be thankful you drank from the well. Eternal servitude to Mother would not be my first choice.
I was actually thinking about this the other day. I think doubt is my least favourite emotion ever. Doubting something or yourself just is an awful, awful feeling.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
I think there's probably a lot of people feeling the same way.
I must admit, I still can't quite believe what happened.
It is as if something from ancient times stretched a skeletal hand into our presence.
Hello.
Of course, the same could be said of Corypheus. Mother said you must summon a dragon at an ancient altar. Do you know where that is?
I think so. It's a place dedicated to Mythal.
As no doubt is the guardian you must battle.
Mhm.
Pray my mother has not led you astray, Inquisitor. She is not above doing so for her own amusement.
She's only ever helped me. In all the games, she's only been helpful. She's never really been a detriment. So far, I mean. There's good. There's first time for everything.
Mother must be very pleased. The Herald of Andraste, leader of the Inquisition, at her personal beck and call. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
You might be right.
'Twas a temple dedicated to her after all. Is it a coincidence we ended up there?
Probably not.
There must be a connection we cannot see. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is? I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
It's a big thing, honestly. It's leads to a lot of hardships, not just relationship wise, but yeah, it's not a great one.
So what do you intend to
And
do
it's
now?
probably one of the hardest to get over, like overcome when you're
Where
accosted
I will
with
go
it.
is uncertain. I must
At least for
consider
me,
the
anyway.
fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. You are her servant, but I am her daughter. I doubt she will let me slip completely from her clutches. Whatever happens, I wish you well in the coming battle, Inquisitor.
Thanks.
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
I leave you to the garden.
I'd like to know more about you. Goodbye. Okay, so we've talked to everyone. I guess time to leave. I do actually want to dye my helmet because I put on a new one. Boop, 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 boop. Very soon. I mean, that is in a way overcoming it. It's hard to get out of your own way, honestly. Sometimes you are your own worst enemy, and that's when stuff gets sort of muddled when you're in when you're in your own way. It's like trying to find the problem in the first place. Oh my god, that was a fucking massive explanation for that. Yes. Being alive and such a complex being is a difficult task. The Well of Sorrows whispered of a strong power strong enough to end Corypheus. Sure. We'll take the good old ones. Yeah. It's confusing times. Very confusing. I think I saw a thing on Twitter, and it was just someone saying that well, basically we're apes that have just been fucked up by emotion.
You sure? There aren't any runes in these parts.
I'm sure it's here. Just keep an eye out.
Or we were apes ruined by emotion. Something like that. Oh man, this looks ominous. Oh, we actually have to fight a dragon here, don't we? Oh man. Okay.
There it is.
It's a good motto to have. Fuck it. Saying fuck it tends to motivate me more than anything else, really. Tame the dragon. I forgot about this.
This is all that's left of the altar. We few who travel far call to me, and I will come, without mercy, without fear. I'm here, Flemeth, just as you told me. If I must master a dragon to fight Corypheus, then send it.
Oof. It's a big one. Don't look so cocky just yet. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's a fire dragon. Shit. I'm gonna switch my weapon to something that isn't fire. So I've been down that path before. It's not a fun one. It's like trying to bowl over a brick wall with pebbles. Takes a long time.
There it is.
Yeah, it's. I guess you gotta find your motivation, or whatever that is. Oh, so I could have. I don't know. So I just have to buy it. Yeah. What is it people used to say, or they might still say it? Sometimes it be like that. It really do. Something like that. And it do. you fucking... I whisper to myself, fuck it, as soon as I get up. That gives me the strength. Are you kidding me? 10 seconds in and everyone's dead. Oh, nearly everyone. Ouch. I don't remember this part of the game, honestly. It's been so long since I finished. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have no memory of this place. That's me, I'm Gandalf at the moment. Except slightly younger. I wonder what young Gandalf looked like. Well, he chose the body of that wizard, didn't he? They all chose to look old. I think. Not really up to scratch on my Lord of the Rings lore. Hopefully I can get some people up. Oof. Yeah, as long... Oh. Usually she's up for a bit longer. Not even gonna bother. Fuck off. I mean, taking risks is not a terrible thing. Just make sure it doesn't put you in a worse off position than it did before. Then don't take risks for no reason. That you... Oh, I actually died. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking ball ache, isn't it? Where's my death counter? There it is. Okay, Inquisition, overall death. There we go. Your journey ends with the Inquisition defeated. Corypheus seized the power of the Well of Sorrows. Unopposed, he wrenched open the breach and returned to the Fade, leaving only death and destruction. Well, it's hard to do when I've already got the Well. It is, yeah. So, we've been keeping track of the deaths ever since the first game, and yeah, that's the result. Well, you can see there's a bit of improvement from each game. I remember Origins, I died like 50 times at the end of that one. Literally 50 times. That was crazy. That DLC, that was in the DLC for that game, and that was total wank. Awful. Hopefully they can keep... Where's Bull? At least this thing doesn't have a shield. That would make this a little more annoying. Ugh. It sounds kind of weird. I like it. What's it doing? Ugh, why do I even bother? Alright, sounds good. Sleep well. I hope. I mean, it's not great you feel dead, but hopefully you feel much better when you get up. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Should be a normal stream tomorrow. Should be at the same time. I don't know. Sort of going day to day at this point. I only had to get it half health. Awesome. You too. Thank you. I will. I'll catch you later. See, that alone is worth drinking from the well. Because dragons are cool. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Why did it fly off? Will it come back?
It will come when I summon it. Once. That's enough to fight Corypheus, however. I have my dragon.
All you need now is Corypheus and bam! Dragon fight.
Cool. Oh, and there is loot. Ugh, it's a belt. Ugh. Okay, speak with my advisors in the war room. Okay. Now this must be the end bit. Holy shit. Fuck, my back is killing me. I hate this chair. It's just a shit chair. Ugh. I'm gonna have back problems by the time I'm 30. What the hell? Skyholds. Skyhold doesn't get attacked, does it? We go to meet him. So something look for dispel ruptures to prevent them from coming through the rift, yeah. Is there anything else that they will say? Holy fuck, you have a dragon?
The sight of you warms the heart.
Okay, bye. Love you, bye. God, this place is majestic. It's very lucky we found, like, this gigantic derelict fortress out in the middle of the mountains. Ugh. That Solar's just happened to know of. Suspicious. With his forces routed, now is the time to find Corypheus before he can recover and force...
Letters are pouring in from all corners. Congratulations, pledges of loyalty, conversions to Andraste.
All premature until we deal with Corypheus.
Exactly. Before he can recover and force him out into the open. Warning, this starts events that lead to the end of the story. You can continue to play the game afterwards, but some content may not be available. Yeah, so we've done all the important shit. Breaking my immersion slightly, but, you know, it's fine.
Did you find what you need, Inquisitor?
I can match the dragon. Corypheus is another story.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
Yeah, it's not good. Oh fuck, did he open the rift again?
He did that? But why?
Either I close the breach again, or it swallows the world.
But that's Magnus. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Inquisitor. We have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
Just as Corypheus expects, I suppose.
Classic. Fucking. Coracavus. Okay. Whatever. Now I do remember this bit, I think. I remember the music. Oh, it's cool music. Such a cool game.
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish. I knew you would come.
It ends here, Corypheus.
And so it shall. You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
You're not proving anything by talking.
Oh, I dare. You.
A dragon! How clever of you. It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will.
How did he find another orb? Or is it the same one? Must be the same one, right? Oh my god, these things are actually kind of tough.
Enough! I will destroy you where you stand.
Doubt. Very much. Ugh.
Enough! I will destroy you where you stand.
Oh my god. He has a freaking laser beam.
You think to best me with your feeble magics? You are nothing. All you love will be ground under the Imperium's heel.
Oh, his voice has been like bass boosted or something because I can feel it vibrating my ears. It's kind of a weird sensation.
If you desire death, you shall have it.
Oh, I'm nearly dead. How did that happen?
Feel my wrath, little wretch.
Guys, stay away from the murder beam. That's usually the best course of action, not walk directly into it.
I shall sear you from the very heavens.
It's Cassandra. Get ball up, please. Nope. He has a lot of health. And I kind of feel like I'm shooting spitballs at him. Rather than actually shooting magic. I don't really want to have to do this fight like 10 times either. Which is usually what happens when we near the end of these games. I get owned massively. Is he stuck? He's not really doing anything. He may be bugged out slightly. I guess maybe he'll move when his health gets to a certain point. Well, if that isn't fucking typical. There we go. My dragon's better. Wait, where'd my dragon go? Did it die? What the hell? Whatever. At least it's down to half health, I guess. We could have to fight this beast full on. Red lyrium dragon. I have to admit, this one's probably the coolest looking. Looks a bit like Alden from Skyrim too. Kind of. Same colour, basically. Same evil intent. Are you shitting me, guys? Oh, fuck off. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this by myself. I'm not gonna have time to pick everyone up. Thanks, guys. Really, really helpful. What was that? Oh my fucking god, I don't have to do this over again. Might just take that as just as a bit of a backup. Oh, that's good to know. Liliana's ready to report in. Nice game. All that damage and it just got rid of his shield. For fuck's sake. His armor rather. No! Oh, it takes so much damage to get that. Oh, I hate the shieldy dragons. They're the worst. Oh, I thought I died then. If I can get my super meter, whatever that's called. Oh, I can get everyone else up at full health. But it doesn't really seem to be increasing at any kind of decent rate. Just slightly worrying. Oh, thank Christ. It did disappear for about a second.
Let it end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
Okay. Please tell me there's a supply box around here somewhere. Oh, I can't save. No.
I will not allow you this victory. You and all the heathen barbarians shall burn.
Used up almost instantly. Right.
The breach is getting bigger! And then the fate swallows the world, right?
There you go, Griffiths, get back here. Oh, he's so much easier than that fucking dragon.
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages. Dumat, ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
Wanted into the Fade.
Where'd you come from, Solus?
Solus, the orb. I know you wanted the orb saved. I'm so sorry.
It is not your fault.
There's more, isn't there?
It was not supposed to happen this way. No matter what comes, I want you to know you shall always have my respect.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
Then it's over. How lovely.
Shut up, Vivian.
And you survive. Thank the Maker.
And the sky is healed, healthy, whole. There's just that left to remember.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
Maybe someone can finally have, you know, a celebration of some kind without all the doom and gloom. Or maybe less doom and gloom. The loading screens kind of, you know, take you out of it a bit. They take so long sometimes. It just crashed. Are you fucking kidding me? What is wrong with this at the moment? Oh, that's 2 crashes 1 session. That's ridiculous. Oh. Fix your fucking launcher, EA. Jesus. If I have to do that, I don't want to have to do that fight again. Fuck me. Really? What poor timing. Honestly. I would give anything not to have to play through Origin, honestly. Oh, it's basically a fucking computer virus. Oh god. Hopefully it saved just before that cutscene. Oh, fuck off. Oh, that's so annoying. No, at least it's not like a long fight, I guess.
No, I will not allow you this victory. You and all the heathen barbarians shall burn.
Really takes the wind out of your sails when
The breach is getting bigger! And then the fade swallows the world, right?
when this like really cool cutscene is interrupted. Very victorious, successful moment. And the game's just like, nope, can't do that. So I've never, ever had this crash before. If it ever has on me, I don't remember it. So the fact that this has happened quite a few times during this is really puzzling. Along with all like the plethora of other glitches we've had along the way. It's just been really strange.
Grant me power to finish this last rite. The last strike shall be mine.
Second time's the charm, I guess.
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages. Dumat, ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
It breaks his fucking jaw on the way. That's pretty brutal. I can't actually skip this either, by the way.
You wanted into the Fade.
There we go.
There's
I'm gonna have to get up in a second and stretch. My back is fucking killing me. Don't know why.
A moment, my lord.
Crash.
My agents have found no trace of Solus. He has simply vanished. If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
Why would he just leave? Something must be wrong.
You said he was upset about the orb.
That can't be the only reason.
Now that Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
Of course I am.
The fighting's over. Why do they want to meet me now?
You're joking, yes? They wish to bask in the glory of your victory, hoping that some of it will rub off on them. Everyone knows Empress Celine owes you her life and her throne. 1,000 problems remain, and your opinion will be sought on each one, whether you wish to give it or not.
Oh, now they're lining up to meet me.
Such is the way of things. Previously, you were an upstart, a mage of all things, leading rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A magister and a darkspawn in one creature, the ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
Before you're swamped in bureaucracy. Yay. Oh, shit. Ah, yes, everyone enjoy my half-complete mosaics. I put some effort into retrieving them. Fuck me, it's laggy in here.
All this pomp and ceremony can't top seeing that bastard Corypheus burn. No matter what happens to me now, I can say I was there. I helped you bring him down.
Were you though?
It took all of us, but we did it.
I shudder to think where we'd be without you leading us. So now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
Might as well.
It'll be a huge undertaking.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
I just noticed that chair is slightly warped, and now I'm not gonna notice that forever.
That was the Tevinterest Vint in the history of all Vints. The original mold from which subsequent Vints were cast. And I got to help kick the shit out of him. Good times, boss. Good times.
There's no one I would have rather had at my side, Bull.
Same here. I got to kill another dragon and fight a Vint. Those poor bastards on the ground had demons. The Ben Hasrath are pleased. Their agents are checking for remnants of the cult in Tevinter. I expect they'll call me back for a more detailed report. Not many experts on demons and old magisters under the Q.
The Inquisition owes you a great deal.
Hey, you paid me a great deal. And we're not done yet.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Corypheus was a busy guy. I figure we've still got some cleanup work to do. But not tonight. Tonight, we get shit-faced one last time. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Anan.
You missed your mouth there, but that's fine.
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
I can scarcely believe it.
The Conclave, Haven. It seems so long ago. You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
I told you that when this was over, we'd find a safer way for you to
move on.
It's a good time for a fresh start.
Yes, I believe it is. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
Nothing like a bit of mingling. Who else have we got? Cole, hello.
They're all happy. There's still fear. But you helped them all. You healed what was hurt. They don't want to forget what happened, even if it gives them nightmares. It would hurt less, but it matters to them.
Is that bread? Oh god, it's so shiny.
The fear reminds people of what they fought for.
Ew.
It gives
This food
the
looks
victory significance.
nasty.
It's part of being people. I know. I don't understand, but they need it. I think I could return to the Fade if I tried. I'm light enough to slip through, but I'd like to stay and help for a while, if that's all right. I can still help people here.
Of course, Cole.
It'll be interesting to see what comes next.
Yes. Because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
I was gonna be like, okay, we're done. Get the fuck out of here. You don't want to talk to me, Varric? I'm hurt. What the fuck, man? Rude.
Finally got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
Let the philosophers worry about that. Tonight is for celebrating.
Still some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to Val Royeaux. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? For whatever?
This is home, if you'll have it.
Shut it, you. I cry, I'm punching everyone. Alright, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Raise them for winning. Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Nice. Bull. I think I saw Dory in there. Yeah.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything. Such a mess. She was completely breathless. You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you? I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
Admit it, you're having a ball.
I don't trust camaraderie. All these people smiling, buying me drinks. It's unnatural. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
You're an example of how noble Tevinter could be.
For Southerners, maybe. Back home, they'll be rolling their eyes behind their fans. Meanwhile, they'll conveniently forget the bastards who wanted Corypheus ruling us all. I've decided to stay with the Inquisition. For now.
Good.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
Cool. So many people to talk to, holy shit.
Should never have hired a new caterer so late.
Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine.
It is not. I'm so sorry. Nothing's quite as it should be. Do you like the drinks? I'm not sure about.
Why is it so dark here? It's like just this spot, there's fire there that's just so dark.
The drinks are fine. It's been a wonderful evening.
I hope you're not just saying that. You're not, are you? Oh, what a disaster. The Somali was late. The invitations to our guests barely went out at all. And it was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead of the end of the world. Do you know what everyone is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings? Us. Thedas is discussing the success of the Inquisition.
You played no small part in our rise to power.
You had a role yourself, if I recall correctly.
Small part, yeah.
We will never forget those we lost, but for tonight, to victory.
Enjoying the refreshments? Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
Ooh, cakes.
I love tiny cakes, and there are so many. Which should I try first?
I would avoid the dark ones topped with gold dust. Deep mushroom and anise. An awful combination.
Ugh.
But it's quite popular in Val Royeaux. I believe they call it the exquisite misery. Ole. Why did we save her again? To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
Mushroom and licorice. That's what anise is. Oh, God, that would be fucking dreadful.
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task.
It's gonna scar me for
Defy the
life.
Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating.
What's important is that you're here with me.
There was a moment after the orb exploded. I thought for certain you were dead. I prayed, don't take him from me, not after all we've been through. And then I saw you through the smoke. Sometimes the Maker is kind.
Sometimes.
I have news from the sequester. I believe the Chantry intends to name me Divine very soon. If that happens, I have decided to accept. I wanted you to know.
That's wonderful news. You'll be an excellent divine.
I'm glad you believe so. I think back to how we first met.
I was in shackles, I
Here you
remember.
stand. You are not a believer, I know. Yet you have come to mean so much to us all. And you are the man I love. How did that happen, I wonder? Know that I will always stand with you.
Hello, Vivian.
So much to do, my dear. Elections for Grand Enchanter must be held, and many of the circles lack even interim First Enchanters. It will take time, and it may not be possible to restore the history that was lost, but we will reinstate the circles. But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
As a matter of fact, I am.
And well you should. It's a miracle we survived this ordeal. Go mingle. The night is still young.
Well, I'm being reminded every time I talk to people to go back to my quarters, so I don't know if that's true. Why can't I talk to Varric? I feel like I should be able to talk to Varric. I talk to everyone else. Oh well.
A moment before you go. There's something else I wanted to say.
Not another crowd, I hope. I mean, crisis, I hope.
Oh? Lead on.
This better not get me banned from Twitch game. And suddenly it's daytime.
What's this about?
Everything is about to change. I could be named Divine any day now. You will be pulled in 100 different directions.
Cassandra.
No, it's fine. I simply wanted to steal a moment while I still can.
It is said that Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Empress Celine remains on her golden throne. The civil war is ended, Gaspar is defeated, but it is said Briala yet plots her return from exile. The Empress now faces a war in the shadows. Elven daggers rule the night, and spies follow her every move. Fortunately for Celine, her gratitude towards the Inquisition has remained strong. Some claim she clings too tightly to the Alliance. Others know it is all that stands between her and defeat. The Grey Wardens of the South slowly rebuild in the months following the events at Adamant. They declare it time for the Order to emerge from the shadows, to join the rest of humanity in fighting their ancient foes. Rumors abound that they severed ties with their leaders at Weishaupt, and that a bitter war now rages between them. What becomes of Hawke is unknown, save that all news out of Weishaupt soon ends. Does the sudden silence indicate a battle within, or something far worse?
Another Corypheus. Shit.
1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Cassandra as successor to the Sunburst throne. Given the name Divine Victoria, she immediately enacts reform, a new Templar order, and a new circle of Magi. The Seekers of Truth are rededicated to their purpose of protecting the innocent. A proclamation of support for the Inquisition is issued, recognizing its service to all of Thedas. Despite her popularity, the new Divine's reforms are seen by some as going too far. A new sect arises, demanding a return to the status quo on threat of war.
Ugh.
With the Inquisitor's assistance, negotiations end peacefully, and few concessions are made.
Oh, good.
Strength and unity within the Chantry are restored in the months following. A golden age, if it can last. Those Templars of the Inquisition who were recruited at Therenfall Redoubt are left with a choice. Some return to the Templar Order under the new Divine, but the rest elect to shed their allegiance forever. Under the watchful eye of Commander Cullen, these men and women form the core of the Inquisition's strength for years to come.
Jesus. At least I didn't have to read that one out. The last two I did.
And what of the Inquisition itself? It has eyes and ears in every hall. No secrets are beyond its reach, and that knowledge has become the source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, he has become a target.
Sounds about right.
Linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand, ready.
And the credits. It's a bit of a weird jump. I had to load the credits in. Let's just skip those. Annulment of Decimald. Decimald? So...
I knew you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
So I don't know much about Solus past that, but I've been led to believe that the next game is going to expand on what the fuck he is. So that should be nice. Oh, alright. Well, that's the main story done.
Divine Cassandra. No matter how many times I say it, it still sounds ridiculous. Oh, I'd hate to be anybody in the Grand Cathedral once she takes over. But yeah, if you want to go out and find some trouble, I'm up for it.
So
Still here. You need me for something?
we can't talk to anyone anymore, which is fine because I'm pretty sure we got all the cutscenes. Just a bit of a shame. Still would like to ask people questions, but I guess I probably end up. I talk to them all anyway.
Andraste's grace, tell me that you need me to come with you. I need to hit something with my sword, repeatedly.
Is everything all right? You seem...
Agitated? You can't even imagine. The clerics are drowning me in preparations for my coronation. I must meet with everyone individually to hear their concerns. Their concerns are endless and petty. Every old grudge is now mine to solve. Yet I can do nothing until after the coronation. It is maddening. Give me a reason to travel with you. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
I might never rejoin. No, come with me.
If that's what you want, by all means. I'd love to have you back.
Thank the Maker. I will tell them it's an emergency. Inquisition business. Let them run about in a panic without me for a while. Better than my accidentally throttling someone.
Well, that was nice.
Before someone
Throttling.
shows up to tell me I can't.
So we've still got some time. What time is it? About half an hour-ish. So I think we'll start on the Descent DLC, the one into the Deep Roads.
Sounds like the Templars are reforming. That's probably a good thing. You'll have a loyal force ready next time the mages start shitting everything up.
Ahem.
What's more important is there are still rifts out there spawning demons. I'm ready to kick some ass whenever you are.
Cool. Alright, I have to do it from the table, don't I? Okay.
You alright, sir?
I really like the Descent. The Deep Roads is quite a cool area. It's a shame you don't get to go to it in the main game. But it's nice to jump in there. In the DLC. I think we're missing something. Or some things here. Like all of my shit. What the fuck? Okay. Well, everyone's just up and left and they took all the furniture with them. Those animals. Oh, so Morrigan has actually left too. Okay. I thought she sort of stayed on for a little bit. Oops. The subtitles for the song is still going. Sure. Why not? Ah, yeah, so that is the next... That's the... Yeah. We'll lock off all other areas. So that's the next big thing that will properly end the game. Busted army arrived in Guaran and took the Venatori soldiers by surprise. They attempted to burn the shipping office, but we stopped the fire. In examining records, we found note of Tevinter merchants leaving the city a few days prior. They intended to sail northeast and eventually return to Denerim for reasons that are not yet clear. I'll write again when I have completed my investigation. In the meantime, I have sent some of the Venatori weapons to agents for examination. I imagine it's a,
Is it me, or is Cassandra more solemn than usual?
Lady Pendergast only contemplates what awaits the next divine.
You know Cassandra hates being called Lady Pendergast.
I look forward to seeing Divine Victoria's reaction to the ceremony around her inauguration.
I completely forgot what I was just about to say. Last night on, I've discovered why the Venatori would return to Denerim so soon after the failed assassination attempt. The initial attempt was a ruse, intended to test Denerim's defenses against fire and learn how the city responded to a crisis. Now that the Venatori know where Denerim is weakest, they intend to burn. The ship that left Guaran was a fire ship loaded with dwarven blasting powder and commanded by Venatori mages. They intend to sail through Denerim's harbours, fight their way up the Drakon River, and set half of Denerim aflame. We are returning to Denerim, but it is unlikely we will reach the city before the fire ship. Another Ben Hastrath unit or your own forces must stop the ship. Primary dreadnought can blow the Venatori fire ship out of the water. So we need someone else to do that. Josephine or Cullen. The Inquisition has received an urgent request for aid from Orzammar. A subterranean earthquake has collapsed one of their Lyria mines and endangered several others. Even worse, tunnel seals preventing Darkspawn from overrunning the Dwarven-occupied deep roads have crumbled, allowing hordes of the enemy to invade. Orzammar is a key provider of the Inquisition's Lyrium supplies, and as such, its security is a top priority. The earthquake opened a fissure in the Storm Coast Mountains, granting direct access from the surface to the threatened region underground. Constructing a mining lift at the fissure site will permit the Inquisition to transport forces directly to where Darkspawn fighting is fiercest. Sure. Use connections. I don't really know what effect that has. If any. A construction team arrived in the Storm Coast Mountains and set up a mining lift to transport Inquisition forces from the earthquake fissures opening down in the deep roads. Inquisitor, the mining lift in the Storm Coast Mountains will be finished by the time you get here. Anyone going into the deep roads should dress accordingly. Don't skip on the armor and bring the best weapons in Skyhold's arsenal. I also recommend packing plenty of dry rations. Most things down there will be looking to eat the Inquisition. Not the other way around. So we can't play with Solus anymore. He's gone. It's a shame. I like Solus. Liked Solus. Tutorial information is stored in the codex. Thanks, game. High armor, yeah, that's fine. So there's a reason I don't read most of this stuff. It's because it is 7 miles long of text. It's just ridiculous. It'd be good if there's like maybe like a book of all the codex entries everywhere.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No darkspawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper, Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
That looks like a really crappy lift, I'm just saying.
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers, and the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
I can imagine.
Josephine's report mentioned several Lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
Yeah, it's probably not a good thing.
So you haven't seen any darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
From your tone, I guess Orzammar isn't your favorite place.
I don't have an opinion. Cloud gazers like me aren't allowed in the city. The lift's ready for you.
Hope nobody has a problem with heights. God, that is rickety as fuck.
Try not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
That is basically a depth lift.
This reminds me of a story.
Shocking.
It's about an impossibly handsome dwarf and his friend who got crowned King of the Nugs.
A Nug King? Really?
It's not as good as it sounds. Nugs mostly just shit on the floor and roll in it. Welcome to the Deep Roads.
So, the Deep Roads. Do you think there'll be tight spaces? Long hallways with low ceilings? Possibly. Why? Just hoping my horns fit.
We should be wary of raw lyrium.
I'm more worried about finding Darkspawn.
Neither is a pleasing prospect.
Horut, my girl, Nalfric, your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trustful Inquisitor. The Shaper welcomes you to the Deep Roads.
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of Orzammar, even a glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and render me castless.
Gotta love real dwarves.
What does a Shaper do, exactly?
We chronicle the life and times of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories in Lyrium to ensure they never fade. We must be meticulous in every detail.
A difficult task.
Are there others around?
There's nothing to be done here but account for the dead. The rest are deeper into the roads. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
I know about the Legion.
What will happen if we lose more lyrium mines?
The surface needs lyrium for all sorts of magic. The Inquisition more than most, I understand. And Orzammar's economy relies
Gotta
on
love
the
those
lyrium
drugs.
trade. Without it, there will be chaos above and below.
Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
I've read about
And
the
what a
Legion
force.
of the Dead. Dwarves who fight Darkspawn in service to Orzammar. They commit their lives to the cause and celebrate their own funerals before entering the Deep Roads.
No matter their sins in life, the Legion die noble deaths.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
A little close for
Apologies
comfort.
for pushing you. I fear the damage that
A
tremor
little close
caused.
for comfort, rather.
Follow me to the Legion camp.
She's a bit robotic. She sort of talks like strangely. Maybe that's just a dwarf thing. This DLC is hard. I remember being stuck at this point, like literally 2 steps in front of us, and having to go and do the other DLC because I couldn't pass.
Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
So I don't know, like we can just come and go as we please, I think. So I guess we'll just see what happens. Because there's some tough enemies in this one, especially ogres. Ogres are a new thing, and they hit so hard.
An ogre!
I hate the deep roads.
And they've explicitly gotten a lot tougher since the last game.
Strike now!
To break an ogre's grab, use an ability with a physical effect such as stun, knockback, or knockdown. I don't have anything like that. 'Cause I don't think so. Oh my god. It's immune to fear, immune to frozen, immune to everything ever. So my thing's not going to do any damage to it. Oh, okay, well, this might not be too bad.
Now, while it's distracted.
While it's using someone as a punching bag. Kill it.
It's not focused on us. Now's the time to attack.
It's immune to a lot of shit. That only does 1 damage. Usually spirit is like the one element that just kills everything. Not in this DLC though, I guess. I'm slowly pushing him off the edge too. Or it off the edge.
While it's distracted. There you have my gratitude.
If I lost you, I'd never make it out of the deep roads.
I'm sure you would find a way. If the ogre reached this point, the Legion must be overwhelmed. Let us hurry.
That wasn't as bad as I remember. Maybe I came here at a too low a level. I tend to do that a lot.
I will never get used to the stench of Darkspawn. They corrupt everything, even the air. That's the broken seal ahead. It is worse than I thought.
Sounds it.
Get those charges to the tunnels!
Hello, pretty.
Someone prime the sonic fuses!
We can't lose this position. Hurry!
Can't set the charges with those bastards breathing down our necks!
Oh, there are so many. Oh my god. That's a lot. There's a lot of people. Evil people. There we go. They're all dead though. There needs to be more AoE stuff than there was in the other games, where you could sort of just get a big group and do a decent amount of damage. There's that, but it's not really an AoE. Technically it is, but...
got them on their heels. Keep it up!
I'll try and keep the dwarves alive too. Oh. Hopefully, maybe Iron Bull can find some cool armor here. That'd be nice. Keep them alive, maybe.
The seal's clear! Prime the charges!
Now, set the charges!
Cool guys don't look at explosions. I guess he's heard that before. Whoop whoop. Good job, guys. You ever tried to clap while holding a bow? It just doesn't work.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Blight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
They will just tunnel through that eventually, though, I think.
How many deep roads are there? How deep do they go?
They'll take you from one side of Thedas to the other, if you have a death wish.
The roads once connected dwarven cities that were hundreds of miles apart. Then came the Darkspawn. Ren and I have been exploring this region, reclaiming it, but the work is slow.
Mark the map, fight an army. Mark the map, fall in a hole. And so on.
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble. That was 3 years ago.
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
Right, get a room. God's sake.
For such a small group, your people have held up well.
The Quakes took a lot of us. Reinforcements will be slow to arrive.
Take cover!
Is next to the pillar the best spot?
You heard that, yes? The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
If something is causing them, the strength required would be incredible. What could do that?
Here we go.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity. But now? The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
I mean, yeah, strange singing is
I've never heard
historically
of
not the best thing.
What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the First Blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away, and there's no mention of the Titans in Orzamar's memories.
Which tells you something.
Wouldn't be the first time someone changed knowledge to fit a... or to hide something.
All I heard was an earthquake. How is it you and Ren hear a rhythm?
Our people have a strong connection to the stone. We feel it in a way topsiders cannot.
So if I was a dwarf,
Shapers
I would
have
probably
great
hear it
stone
too.
sense. And Vaulta's better than most. She never gets lost.
God, I wish I had that. Never get lost, it'd be great.
You speak of the stone like it's more than walls.
The stone is eternal. She was here before us, and remains after we die.
But the stone isn't your god.
We don't worship her, but we do respect and honor her.
The stone makes us strong.
So I guess the elves
and we
worship
return
nature.
that strength to her when we die. It's difficult to express in words.
Yeah.
Mysterious songs often lure people to their deaths, or to an archdemon.
This rhythm isn't a song, exactly. It sounds like air flowing through lungs.
Air that can collapse a whole mine.
I like Ren. His sarcasm is just enough.
In my experience, no explanation is too strange to consider.
For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
It's a long way
If it
down.
comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Use the expedition table to complete unique Inquisition operations. Call expeditions out of the area. Expeditions should not appear. Okay. So every couple levels we can get a new camp and fast travel there. So.
You can clean it, right?
Oops.
Stay still.
If we need to do something, it's better to just press through a bit more and then leave and then come back. Uncharted Abyss. Inquisition's efforts would greatly benefit from additional logistical support at the main Legion of the Dead camp, additional crafting tables. Yep, sure. They have been built. Lovely. There's nothing here just yet. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay, so I can buy stuff that I need here rather than having to leave somewhere. That's good. Is that the only... Oh no, here we go. So they've given us plenty of stuff. Modifying. Is that golden nug around here? No?
The Inquisition is on everyone's lips. Even the Assembly has taken an interest. In his younger years, King Harrowmont would have greeted you personally. But he is too old now for such a journey.
Yeah, he must be incredibly old right now. He was old when I got there. In the
I was
first game.
born with a keen stone sense. It caught the Shaper's attention. But my passion for history earned me the title. It was never really a choice.
You seem quite excited by the idea that these titans may exist.
My connection to the stone allows me to hear it, but I can only listen.
How you doing, Haley 1920?
Through the stone.
Welcome to the stream.
It is extraordinary. We call ourselves children of the stone. What does that make the Titans?
Big, scary, and dangerous, probably.
I haven't lived in Orzammar for 3 years, but I receive updates. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
Oh god, no. Not really, not at this moment anyway.
Of course.
Bye.
We'll speak.
We could be here for the next 3 years listening to her talk about Orzammar. Oh, materials, lovely. So... Bit too early for me, yeah. I actually have to go to bed soon because I gotta get up so freaking early, which is really annoying. So we'll end the stream a bit sooner than I would like. But, yeah, I agree. 9 PM is way too early. That was just gonna be the chatty elevator, like in Mass Effect. Oh my god.
I hope we don't run into an emissary.
Oh, now we definitely will.
I take it emissaries are bad?
Most darkspawn are mindless killing machines, connected by the Blight. But emissaries are intelligent and use magic.
Yeah, so we'll do... Oh, ouch. We'll do a little bit of this one and I'll leave it there, I think. See how far this one is. I don't know. Do I get a map? I do. Yeah. So there's quite a few levels to this, and each of them more difficult than the last. I'm from New South Wales.
Shrieks. It had to be shrieks.
It's always shrieks.
I thought you'd be used to all kinds of darkspawn.
And I'm right on the coast, so I'm...
Well, everyone's got their favorites.
I'm partial to ogres. Great racks.
Where are they? Where have they gone? They've not left... Okay. Yeah, New South Wales, great. Do you guys want to move? Or are you just happy chilling there? Happy chilling there? Okay. Oh, good. What the fuck? Yeah. It's a decent enough place. I've never really been... Oh my fucking god. They do so much damage. I've never really been anywhere but New South Wales. I went to Melbourne once for about 3 days, and that's as far as I've gone. So I've spent my whole life in this region. Could be worse. Why? Why is he not doing anything? Why am I getting my ass handed to me? Yeah, no, I'm probably like an hour's away from Sydney. Close enough. No, not even an hour actually. Close enough to be, so it's not that far of a journey. I'm not a fan of Sydney though. I've been there a couple times. For like my dad used to work up there and all sorts of stuff. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Traffic's bad. People are really rude most of the time. I find anyway. I just guess I tend to find the rude people. But fuck me. 4 hours away. Oof. Yeah, way too busy. Way too busy. You have to, if you go there, it has to be I went there, stayed there for a night when the Sydney light show was on, which the light show was really cool, but you have to be central to where you want to do stuff. So if you find a hotel or whatever, you really have to hope that it's in walking distance, because getting a car is so fucking difficult to navigate Sydney. It's like a maze. And the parking is so ridiculously expensive that it's not even worth it. And they'll charge you a fortune for taxis and Ubers and all that sort of stuff. It's ridiculously expensive.
Shrieks.
So it's just like a massive list of why I don't really like Sydney.
I thought you'd be used to all kinds of darkspawn.
Even I thought the shopping would be really cool.
I'm partial to ogres.
But even that, it was like, I'm not a big clothes shop person. I like, I don't know, knickknacks and game stores and stuff like that. But Sydney has about 700 billion gigantic clothes stores. So there's not a lot for me personally. Yeah, that's a much better option. I think I parked in an underground parking thing that was literally across the road from where I stayed, and we got a discount because the hotel had like an arrangement with the people who own the car park, so we got a discount. It still cost me, I think, $85 or something for one night, and I was just like, you know what, I could have spent this on something a lot better than fucking parking. Recovering barreled treasure. Okay. You mean grog?
This
Other
belonged
games.
to
Yeah.
an exiled dwarf who was experimenting with raw lyrium.
That always ends well. I think the only game shop I managed to find was JB Hi-Fi, and it was not really that good. The rest of the places I went to was just malls, basically massive shopping centers just filled with clothes stuff and like makeup and perfume, that kind of stuff. So not a lot for me, but I'm sure some people love the shopping
Door.
there.
There's something strange about it. Looks like our construction, but
It's missing gears.
we have to find them. It's our only way through.
Oh, 3. Jesus. I remember these gears. I've probably missed quite a bit in this DLC too because of those gears. Oh my fucking... That is horrible. Looks like something out of what's it called? The one with Pinhead, is that his name? Oh, I can't remember. It's I don't really pre-order stuff, but there's a few things that I'm really looking forward to that are coming out between now and sort of the first few months of the
But we should only need one more.
next year. So I'm gonna have to pre-order them. Can't help myself. What's this? Oh, one of these fucking puzzles. So you light one, the other two go out. Alright. Do they? I'm quite excited for... Okay, that works somehow. Star Wars The Fallen Order. I think that's what it's called. Is that what it's called? Fallen Order? Fallen... Yeah, whatever it's called. The new Star Wars game that's coming out. And... what's it called? Vampire the Masquerade 2. Bloodlines 2, which comes out February next year, I think. So I'm really looking forward to those two. And kind of like... I'm kind of looking forward to Cyberpunk, but I probably won't pre-order it. I'll just wait until it's been out for a bit. I'm not super hyped for that like some people are. But I imagine it'll be a really cool game. Oh, hi. Ring puzzle. Lovely. Ooh, shit. I'll do this little puzzle one and then it'll have to be it. I've got to go. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that lately, actually. I never got to play The Last of Us Part 1, which was a shame. Because I don't have a PlayStation, so I wasn't able to play it. But one day I want to. Because it just looked like right up my alley, you know. I would have loved to test it out, but oh well. So what I wanted is move that one over there. I don't like these things. They drive me fucking insane. Oh shit. Huh? Oh man, this is really making my eyes kind of like freak out a bit. Thankfully, I'm okay at these things. There we go. Fuck me.
Only a lyrium-addled mind would hide secrets behind such madness.
Yes, definitely. Look at all that. Kind of useless though, honestly.
Ren, I'm sorry about Bernat. You served with him a long time.
It's never easy to lose a member of your company.
It was quick. And Bernat returned to the stone with honor. We should all be so lucky.
It's all right to be upset.
I'm too old to be upset.
So, I can help you with that. You need a program to sort of link to your Twitch. So you can you've got a Twitch account. If you grab, I use Streamlabs OBS, or there's one just called OBS. What else? There's some other ones too. And then when you link your account to that, there will be a go live button on that separate program. So for Streamlabs, the go live button is right in the bottom right corner. You have OBS? Then it should be down the bottom from memory. Because I switched to Streamlabs because my OBS completely crashed and fucking I couldn't really recover anything from it. All my stuff sort of just shit the bed basically. But yeah, I think it should be there somewhere. Have you linked your Twitch account and everything like that? Because it has been a while since I've actually looked at OBS. Yeah, I'm not a fan of OBS. It was alright to begin with, but the more I kept using it, the more I realized how many issues there are with it. And I would solely recommend Streamlabs because it just makes everything so easy. It's great. Makes streaming a lot simpler than some of the other ones do. So I should probably get rid of that. Well, I've got to head off, unfortunately. I am going to just set this to rerun straight after I go, so something's running when it usually would be. And I'll be back tomorrow at the normal time. I think we're going to start Andromeda, Mass Effect Andromeda tomorrow. I have to download it yet, so we'll see how that turns out. So yeah, that'll be, tomorrow Saturday? Yeah, 8 o'clock. And then, depending on what happens, Sunday might be an early stream as well. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, I gotta go. Thank you to Salem Briarwood for the follow. Appreciate it. And thank you all for watching. It's been good to finally finish the main story. It's only like another 20 odd hours left to go to finish the rest of it. You guys enjoy the rest of your day or night, whichever, and I'll catch you later. Where's my? Okay. Oh, so quiet now. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.